Okay, welcome to our next video, which is this is our fourth video, where I'm going to discuss the part of Cramer's rule with two variables. Okay, if you see in this example, I'm going to deal with x and y. So we are supposed to have two variables with two equations. You cannot have less than two equations, or otherwise you cannot solve the value of x and y. Okay, so please bear in mind on that part. Alright, so here we are going to use what we call as a Cramer's rule method. This is our third method, or actually new method for you, I think. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this, let me try to explain it on how I get all this term. Okay, this thing here, this is actually the procedure on how to calculate the Cramer's rule. So let me try to explain it in a simple part. So if you got the equation like this, simultaneous equation, I think you can try to change it into metric form. So you can try to put it into a matrix of A, which is you are supposed to get here 3, 12, 7, and 8, because you try to multiply with x and y. So here you are going to get x and y equals to the answer here. The result should be negative 4 and 3, so it will be negative 4 and 3. Okay, or in general, you can see that the value of A can obtain from, let's say here the value is A plus B equals to C, and here this is D plus E equals to F. Let's say you have this kind of equation. So you can change it into A, B, D, E multiplied by X, Y, because you're supposed to have here X and X, Y and Y here. So you're going to put it as X, Y, and it is equals to the value of CF. Okay, this is a matrix form of it. You can change actually this thing into the matrix form. So in order for you to get the value of X and Y, so x and y, here you can use the formula of this, dx over d and y dy over d. But now the problem is you don't know, or you do not know the value of dx and d. Okay, so now the problem here is dx, what is the value? D is what is the value. And also here, what is the value of your dy? So in order for you to do that, let's try to see on how to obtain the value of d. Okay, D can be obtained from the determinant. So how to write determinant? You need to use a vertical bracket for it. Okay, don't use a square bracket, because square bracket is for the common matrix, or round bracket is used for the common matrix. But here, if you want to use a determinant, you're supposed to use a vertical bracket. So here, in order for you to get the value of D, you can obtain it from here, or if you use this form, you are going to use it as, you have A, B, D, E, you just need to write it back as A, B, D, and E. So here, the formula should be A multiplied by E and minus with D. Then you can get the value of D. So please put into your notes there. Next, we need to find what is the value of dx. So dx can be obtained from, okay, if you see here, the value of A and D is actually for the variable x. So here we are going to change this part into CF. So the value of y here remain the same, which is you are going to get B and E here, B and E. But here the part of A and D, because this is the part of x, we are going to change into the value of CF. So the same formula apply, where you are going to get here C, this is supposed to be E, CE, this is E, okay, CE minus with BF. And for dy, I think you can guess. For dy here, we are going to change the part of y. This is the part of y, because B and E represented by y variable. So here you are going to change the part of B and E to CF. And the part of X here remain the same as this part, which is you are going to get here E, which is you are going to get here is AF minus with C. Okay, this is the formula that we are going to apply. Then once you get this value d, dx and dy, you can put it into the formula there. So this is a general form of it. So now let us try to solve the example 3 that we have here. Let me put the example 3 into our whiteboard. Okay, I have copied all the question again, and let's try to see on how to solve this one by using a general rules of it. So here let us try to change the system of inequation here into the matrix form. So you are going to get here the matrix form should be 3 and 7, here will be 12 and negative 8. You have x and y at the middle of it, and it's supposed to be the answer on your right hand side here will be negative 4 and 2. Okay, alright, so the first part, if you want to use a Cramer's rule, the first part here, you need to find what is the value of d. So d here can be obtained by using the determinant. So always bear in mind, if you want to write a determinant, it should be in a vertical bracket. Okay, so automatically or immediately just write the vertical bracket for it and put the value that you have here, 3, 12, 7 and negative 8 into this part. So 3, 12, 7 and negative 8 into this part. And then you can use the formula, which is supposed to be 3 times with negative 8, 3 times with negative 8, here, this part and this part. And this part you are going to multiply with this part, 12 times with 7, and at the middle here you just minus there. So you can press your calculator for it. So what you're supposed to get here. Okay, you're supposed to get d equals to negative 108. Okay, this is d. It's quite straightforward and simple. Okay, now let's try to see dx now. Okay, what should the value that you need to put inside the vertical bracket or inside the determinant part here? So if you see here, okay, the value of x, the coefficient of x is 3 and 7. So basically, you cannot write 3 and 7 on this part. You need to change the value of 3 and 7 into negative 4 and 3. So here you are going to change it into negative 4 and 3 here, and the value of your y here will maintain the same, which is you are going to get here 12 and negative 8. Same goes if you want to calculate for the dy there. So because this one is y, determinant of y, so you are going to change the part of your y here. So you cannot write the 12 and 8 here, but instead you need to write the negative 4 and 3 here. And the value here is the value of original x, which is x is 3 and 7. Okay, then you can try to solve what is the value of dx and dy. I do believe that you are supposed to get here negative 4 times with negative 8 minus with 12 times 3. Okay, try to put it into calculator. So it will be 3 times 3 minus with 4. Negative is supposed to be negative 4, is it? So negative is still there, negative 4 times with 7. So please try to press your calculator. And you get negative 4 and 37. Okay, once you get all those values, okay, so now the most important part is the value of d, dx, and dy. So you can actually get the value of x and y. So in order for you to get the value of x, the formula that you are going to use is actually dx over d, and the value of y can be obtained from dy over d. So what is the value of your dx? Dx here is negative 4. You divide it by 108 because d is actually equals to 108. And here the value of y is equals to 37. to divide it by 108. So this is your final answer. I think you cannot simplify this part, but here if you can simplify it, so 4 divided by 108, I suppose that you are going to get 1 over 27. So this is your final. If you can simplify it, you simplify. So then you can get these two answers as your solution. If you get any question regarding this part, I think you can try to ask me in the Telegram, or you can wait for the live session on Monday. But I think it's better for you to ask me in the Telegram because you need to do your assignment, right? Okay, so see you guys in the last video.